we've seen about a 10 to 15% increase in the overall percentage of the election during early vote.
Big early voting numbers in Cameron County this election cycle, especially for one party. Republicans more than doubling the amount of early votes cast in previous elections, and that's expected to grow tomorrow and beyond. Channel 5's Rudy Mireles takes a look at reasons for the increase.
As of tonight, Cameron County voters have cast nearly 20,000 early ballots, and that's not including mail-in ballots.
But the mail-in ballots take a little longer to process, and so they're not necessarily included in the count yet.
Early votes this cycle almost equal to the total amount of votes in both 2014 and 2018's race for governor, including Election Day and mail-in ballots. Early votes in those two elections made up about 55% of the overall total. Cameron County Elections Administrator Remy Gadza says the increases could lead to higher Election Day turnout as well.
It's always a question of whether or not people are just voting early and participating and taking advantage of that, or whether you're still going to have that same distribution of people who vote early and people who vote on Election Day.
And it's not just overall participation increasing. Republicans more than doubling their early voting turnout since 2018. Cameron County's Republican Party Chairman Morgan Cisneros Graham says education, block walking, and the resources to do it are part of the reason for the increase.
A lot of these candidates could not do any of what they're doing had it not been for various state and federal PACs who in the past did not invest in us.
Something she says they've had to prove to themselves to get.
It only took, however, the great increases of the 2020 general election to really convince them. And with that investment and with those resources, additional training, and also that faith, I think it's done a great deal to encourage our volunteers as well as our voters to turn out.
She also credits more down ballot candidates as another driver, something she believes will be critical in making strides come November.
So many times we've had Republicans or Republican-leaning voters who have told me, the lack of down ballot candidates is kind of why I vote in the Democrat primary, but, I am a Republican. I think we're going to see some of that definitely yielding good fruit come November.
In Brownsville, Rudy Mireles, Channel 5 News at 6.